everyone. Welcome to today's intermediate analytics video on related reports. You're probably very surprised to see that I have an engagement plan open behind me when we're talking about analytics today. Well, the reason for that, and if you're one of those people that have actually always been wondering what this reports area is when you're inside of records like individuals, organizations, grievances, engagement plans, and so on, this is what we call related reports, and what the topic of our capsule today is on. We could view some related reports that have already been set up for us. You see, there's this activities and follow up, doesn't really have some data. This one has some other data, like maybe the communications that are inside of the engagement plan. But what this does is it gives us the ability to add custom reports inside of records so that we can see only the data and filter on the data that's inside of that record. So for this case, this is looking only at the communications, I'm assuming, inside of the engagement plan that we're currently viewing. I bet you're wondering how we could take a report that we have and make it a related report. Well, that is actually also very simple, and we'll cover that right now. So here I just created a very basic report on the performance of my department's communication efforts that we've been having recently. You can see we have the number of communications, the types we're doing, and a complete list of just the latest communications that I've been having with some of my stakeholders. Maybe I want to include this report inside of an engagement plan, much like you saw in our example at the start of this capsule video. We could do that by hitting edit, adding a report filter like such. And then if we want to have this report related to an individual, we could pick individual, organization if we want it related to an organization, grievances if we want it related to a grievance inside of our grievance add-on. We were looking at engagement plans today. We want to look at data that are inside of certain engagement plans. All we need to do to begin the process of creating a related report is just select the filter for the type of record that we want this report to go into. So in this case, I want this report to be available inside of engagement plans. That's step one, setting that up. Now we just need to pick the fields we want this to filter on when we use the filter. I just want to look at the engagement plan for everything, basically. So anytime I see communication engagement plan for the communications forum, that's fair game. Same with individuals. Anytime I see that, just want to pick the engagement plan they're a part of. And that's all we need to do right now. Step one, set up your report filter. Step two is we need to go to the A engagement plan record. It doesn't matter which one. We only are curious to get to the report section here in the bottom left that's inside of these engagement plans. I can click here. I can hit the add report button here, or I can use it right here in this section. You'll notice that it'll bring up this search feature. My communications performance report is available on this list because of that report filter we previously set up, or I can actually just search it as well. I can hit save. So now what we have here is our communications performance report inside of the engagement plan. Those report filters are still available to us as well to utilize, like the creation user or the date filters that we're familiar with. But what it's doing now, and actually all of my users can access this too, as mentioned, it's just filtering on the data that's inside of this engagement plans. And that is what a related report does, and that is how we can create one ourselves with any report that we have inside of Borealis. I hope you learned something new today, and as always, I hope you have a great day. Take it easy, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.